Hope you stayed warm yesterday. I'm just gonna throw out what I'd like you to work on today. You're just gonna scroll down here to Climate, Environment, and Resources, Unit 3. Hopefully yesterday you did your notes graphic organizer. I received several attachments via email. Thank you. If you have not done that yet, you need to. This is how I take attendance to make sure you know that you've been doing your stuff. So I don't want to count you absent. All right. Hopefully you've already watched the Home Sweet Home or Home Sweet Habitat video, which I want you to do. More importantly, though, I want you to watch the soil part 1, what you need to know about soil. All right, I wish we were there today together so we could talk about the beauty of soil. Um, there's all sorts of kinds of soil. See, Munsell color chart or soil color chart. So when I was taking anthropology um, at the University of Arkansas, one of my courses was criminalistics, and soil is a really big important part because some crimes happen and pick up trace evidence. And so they had something called the Munsell color chart, and they used it occasionally to compare soil colors. So you could maybe discover what type of soil it was, so you can compare to locations. So anyway, that aspect of soil is cool, and so you can put the soil underneath it and compare, so forth and so on, and maybe find a specific location of soil. But what I want you to do is click on that and watch the video, because that's really important. And to find out how soil is made as well. And I wanted to introduce to you, and again, I haven't changed those dates yet, and I'm going to after the video, Soil Profile Project. So this particular project, you will create a 3-dimensional soil profile, okay? So like the one in your book. So for our purposes, there are going to be 5 layers: the humus, the topsoil, subsoil, broken weathered rock, and solid bedrock. Okay, those need to be your 5 layers. All right, so you're going to make something using whatever creative materials you have on hand. You do not have to spend money to do this project. All right. So this was for last year. Virtual students, you too can make the soil profile. I'm going to take that away because you're going to bring it to school so we can take a look at it. In the past, some students have made something edible, but because of the pandemic, that may or may not be available to us. Maybe it could be, depending on, yeah, maybe you could. If you can come up with something edible that is already pre-made, ask me first, and then I'll see if I can get it approved. All right. But it doesn't have to be edible. Okay. So if like 17 of us bring something to eat, oh my gosh, we're going to have major problems later. All right. So I've seen things out of paper towel rolls. I've seen t-shirts. I've seen lots of different things. Be creative with what you have. If you want to go build something, and some have before, that was cool, you can, but you don't have to. But here's the thing, your model needs to be labeled with a short description of each layer and come with it a well thought answer to this question. How does soil affect the environment? You need to be specific. Okay, so you need to, after you create your 3-dimensional soil profile, you have to label each layer with a description of it. Okay, and you can get that from your book. And then you have to answer the question, how does soil affect the environment? All right, that could be on a separate piece of paper and like your soil profile sitting on top of it, but somehow you're going to have to attach a label to your layers, okay? with a short description. All right, and an answer to this question. All right, so your task is to start thinking about how you can create. Start looking around your house. You're there, right? Um, go look around your house to see what you have, or come up with some creative way to create something, a soil profile. They don't have to be these colors. You can make up whatever colors you want. You can make it as realistic if you want, or you can have fun with it. All right. So if you have any questions, see me at 9 o'clock this morning, and get on the Google Meet. Otherwise, email me. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Later.